I've been rejected over 50,000 times since I started my coaching business 5 years ago.
I reject you.
There's been so many times I simply wanted to give up. And I'm gonna share with you what was the one change that allowed me to push forward. Some of the things I wish I would have done differently, and the most important business and sales lessons that I've learned along the way that you can use right now to boost profits. And one unexpected metaphysical tool that had the biggest positive impact in my business. If we are meeting for the first time, my name is Bogdan and I help you boost profits while winning back valuable time. And I do it through a system called the Warrior Shaman Mindset. Tell me below if you're new to the community so we can give you a big welcome. The first ever coaching program that I invested in that was supposed to help me build a six-figure coaching business taught me to do cold outreach. In other words, to message random people and tell them, hey, do you have this problem that I'm actually really good at solving? Would you like to set up a call together so we can discuss? Can I give you a free coaching session?
Croissant emoji. Fuck you.
I can see it like it was yesterday. I was in this darkly lit, cold apartment in Bucharest, stuck to my computer, sending hundreds of messages every single day, and getting maybe one, and in some exceptional cases, 2 clients a month. And that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was what was happening in between my ears and in my heart. There's nothing more painful than being insecure about something and just getting piles upon piles of no, I'm not interested, and the occasional f**k off. I'm really happy to say that I've recently delegated this aspect of my business and I no longer have to deal with this level of rejection. But here are the biggest mistakes I've made and the priceless lessons that came with them. Fear of rejection was always huge for me.
Well, buddy, you can't be afraid of rejection.
When I moved to Bucharest, the capital of Romania, I was this single kid in my 20s who desperately wanted to be in a relationship, but could never muster up the courage to talk to a girl. It took me, I think, 5 or 6 years to actually get good at it and feel comfortable in social situations. And you would think after working so much on this aspect, on dating and becoming a lot more confident in dating, you would imagine that, hey, prospecting online, sending cold messages, doing cold outreach shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Wrong. It was a huge deal because back then in my dating, I was insecure when it came to my value as a man. Later, with my coaching business, I was insecure with my value around my coaching. I wasn't 100% sold on what I was selling. So this fear, the pain of the constant no's was tremendous. That's actually the reason why I started smoking. I needed a way to numb myself to this pain. But you know what? Fearing rejection in business is like being afraid of the rain. It's gonna happen no matter what. And you might as well bring an umbrella. And that umbrella is confidence. Why is confidence so important? Because if you truly believe in what you're selling and somebody says no, you never take it personally. You're like, oh wow, this person denied themselves this tremendous opportunity, this tremendous value. And you just brush it off and you move on to the next person. And if you have any questions on how you can personally improve your confidence, just reach out to me on social media. I'll be happy to help. But then looking back, confidence wasn't the only thing that I needed to work on. I also needed to work on my money beliefs. It's a funny thing. When you're passionate about something, it's a very hard sell on yourself to understand that people will and can pay a lot of money for the thing that you're really good at, the thing that you're super passionate about. So yeah, confidence and money beliefs. The second biggest mistake that I would constantly make over the years was setting the wrong expectations. I think it came from a place of self-entitlement. I believe that if I put in the minimum effort, a lot of people should say yes, a lot of people should buy. But that's not really how life works. I would end up blaming it on the strategy that I was using or either on the offer, and I would change both every 2, 3, or 4 weeks. It's like running this race where everybody's moving forward and I was the one who was running back to the start line every few weeks. This was a hard lesson to understand. If I could talk to my younger self, I would say, don't change your strategy too fast. Use one strategy, one offer, do it for 6 months and just make slight improvements to what you're doing. I realized that that's really the only way to create something powerful, something that does give you results. I was putting in the work, I was getting the volume, but I had a consistency problem. I later understood that consistency is not just posting videos online consistently or making content consistently. It's consistently sticking to a decision, to a strategy, to an offer. If you'd like to find some unique ways that you can improve your offer, your consistency, and maybe even your volume so that you can boost profits while winning back up to 10 hours a week of your precious time, this is your invitation to my 14-day Elite Business Mastery experience. You're going to get more value in the 2 weeks than in the programs that you've paid tens of thousands of dollars for. Just like this.
Hey, I'm Vicky Murgatroyd. I found Bogdan through one of his videos on social media and booked a call. Just something spoke to me that he could help me get a little unstuck from where I was. So I run 2 businesses. His first 15-minute call honestly gave me the biggest breakthrough that I've had in years. I highly recommend it, and it's completely risk-free for you to have that first conversation and see the amazing things you get out of it. Thank you very much, and I look forward to what's ahead.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Micah. I'm a copywriter, and I just wanted to leave a quick review of Bogdan Rosu's 14-day free program. I've got to say, I was extremely impressed by this program. The amount of insight and actionable information that Bogdan was willing to go over with me for free trumps just about anything I've learned from any other paid program I've been part of before.
My name is Kate Knoll, and I just went through the 14-day Elite Business Mastery experience with Bogdan, and I brought my lovely extra limb chief of staff.
Pretty sure you're going to have business cards done up, Bogdan, that reveal that you're a Jedi Master.
Thank you for noticing.
I feel like you're really the first person that I've spoken to that is helping me to put this stuff together, because it's been years and I've been through a lot of coaches and stuff, and I feel like I've made more progress in the last 3 sessions with you than I have in other programs that I've done. So
yeah, I get that.
The next big mistake I made was kind of tied to my previous career as a martial artist. I was so much in the yang of things. You have the yin and the yang. The yin is the soft, the feminine, the attractive, and you have the yang, the hard, the masculine, the push. I was so much in the mindset of push that I'm not surprised that the program that attracted me the most, that I kind of manifested in my life, was a program that taught me how to push to get clients. And you know what? I wish I would have invested in a program that taught me how to be more yin, how to be more attractive to my ideal clients, how to create content where people come to me instead of me constantly chasing them. A program that would teach me to be a farmer and not just a hunter. But by far, the biggest mistake I've made was this. I was blindly listening to all of the business coaches, all of the marketers. One person was saying, do this. The other person was saying, no, that's wrong. Do this instead. And no matter what I did, the result was always the same. Hard work, minimum results. It was only when I started listening to my intuition that I experienced the highest leap in my performance. I wish I listened to my own intuition a lot more and trusted my inner guidance. But because I've made this mistake, this is kind of how I coach. When I work with my clients, I never tell them do this because this is the way you do it, this is what works, and this is what will work for you. This does not exist. I give my clients suggestions, I ask questions, and I allow them to find answers for themselves. And if I give them a system, I don't expect them to dogmatically follow my system. I want them to use it a bit, test it out, and then make it their own, make improvements, put their own fingerprint on the system. Because if I just give them my system, it's going to be my system. But if they personalize it, it's going to be their own, and nobody can take that away from them. How do you listen to your intuition so that you make better business decisions, so that your sales improve, and you even get to delegate your lead generation? I talk about it in this unique video on how I listen to my higher self in all of these regards. Check it out. I think it will speak to you. And remember, you are stronger than you know.